Hey guys, PrinceJedimaster here. I've been horror movie tagged by my buddy Jugghead82. What is the best horror icon of all time? Is his first question. And I would happen to say, you got your Jasons, you got your Freddys, you got your Michaels, you got Pinheads, Leprechauns, Ghoulies, um, you got your Warlocks and Witches and oh wait, no, that's real life. No, those are also movies. You got a lot of those things that, you know, they just, the more you see them, the more they get fake. And the more silly they become, more than horror. So, I'm looking for someone that can actually hold a horror movie. Um, someone like Sir Anthony Hopkins' portrayal of Hannibal Lecter. Very creepy, very spooky, very scary. I can actually see that person in real life. Okay, what is the best food to eat in the theater while watching a horror movie? The only food I eat in the theaters, period, when I have enough money, because everyone knows their prices are more expensive than tickets usually, is those boxes of cookie dough, chocolate covered cookie dough. That one and nachos with salsa and hot cheese. I love that stuff, especially with jalapeno peppers, which they had habaneros. I love that stuff. Okay, my favorite Halloween theme. If we're talking about the Halloween movies, it would be the theme song, you know. But various or the scary movie themes that I like. Man Behind the Mask by Alice Cooper off of Friday the 13th, Part 6, I believe it was. Yeah, it's 6, I believe. And, yeah, it is 6. Dokken had a song on Friday the 13th, or Nightmare on Elm Street, Part 3, Dream Warriors. That was pretty good. And a movie or a song that was based off of a movie, I believe, because it's the same character, is "Stay Away from Captain Howdy" by Twisted Sister, and that I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, and if I'm wrong, I will admit it. I believe Twisted Sister based that song off of the movie The Exorcist, because the main villain, the main scary guy in The Exorcist, main demon, was Captain Howdy. Okay. The best horror movie I have ever seen. Apparently, the best horror movie of all time and the best horror movie I've seen are two different things, so I'm going to give two different answers. Best horror movie I've seen will be oh, that's best horror icon. Okay, best horror movie I've seen is totally different, and that would be The Exorcist, the original Exorcist movie. In fact, I would go as far as to say the version you've never seen. That's what it's called. You've probably all seen it. It shows the girl crab walking backwards down the stairs. Very, very, very scary movie. Loved it. Loved it very much. Okay. And the last one. Will I be in your dreams tonight? Simple answer. Sorry, Jughead. You're not the type of guy I usually dream of. In fact, I don't dream of guys, but my dreams I don't remember, so If you were in my dream for some unknown reason, the answer is no, because I truly believe I do not dream. I've had a couple nightmares in my life, but they usually lead to seizures, so I try not to dream anymore. Well, let's see. That was my 5 questions, so now I get to tag 5 people. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Everyone I've known, everyone I do know, has been tagged up the wazoo. These people will probably hate me if I tag them. So, I've decided that instead of tagging people, I'm going to say whoever wants to do this horror movie deal, again, the questions are, write them down. What is the best horror icon of all time? Or who is the best horror icon of all time, sorry. What is the best food to eat in the theater while watching a horror movie? What is your favorite horror theme? What is the best horror movie you've ever seen? And last but not least, will I be in your dreams tonight? Anyway, I think I want to change the dreams to nightmares, though. Will I be in your nightmares tonight? Anyway, that's more likely to get a yes. No one would ever dream of me. Anyway. Let's see. But if you want to, whoever wants to, feel free to do a video response to this, because I would like to see your responses to this. You know, I'm not going to tag anyone due to the fact that people have been tagged so much. Now, here's a deal I'm doing. I'm taking this from Water Cooler. I'm not taking it from him. He's still doing it. But I'm going to watch, since this is October 1st, I'm going to watch 1 horror movie per day, and then I'm going to talk about it on a video. So by tonight, expect a video. I'll be doing these alphabetically on my list, so we're probably talking maybe 4 or 5 years of me doing this so far, plus whatever I get during that time, because even though I hate the idea of remakes, and they're remaking A Nightmare on Elm Street, I'll probably still get it. Lord knows I already got the remake of Friday the 13th, so tonight expect day 1 of my horror movie reviews. I'm going to call it something different than 30 days of horror, 30 nights of horror, or Halloween horror movies, or whatever he calls it. I'm going to call it 30 in 30. So 30 and 31 is coming up tonight. I'm not going to show any video clips. I can't do that. I don't want to take a chance of getting busted for that. So I will just tell you what I think of the movie, give a brief synopsis of it, and these do include the Sci-Fi Channel horror movies, so it's going to not only be the good stuff like Silence of the Lambs, which probably I won't get to, but it'll also be bad stuff like Attack of the Saber-Tooth. That'll probably be in this one. So until I see you next time, which should be in a few hours, God bless you all, and I hope to see you in heaven.